Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. So I have been playing Mech Arena for a while. I've purchased a bunch of things. You can see I have a pretty decent mechs on my hanger. And well, one of the best things is that I actually have a partnership with Aptoide, who has a partnership with Mech Arena. That means that I actually am getting a bunch of great offers that I can give to you all, which can save you a ton of money. Now there's two different things to it. The first one is if you're already playing Mech Arena, there are some amazing bonuses. Every time you purchase anything, you get a cashback. The second part that I'm going to cover is if you are not somebody who started Mech Arena, and I will be showing you how you can get a lot of different bonuses using my link. And then, of course, you can benefit from the first part, which I'm going to be telling you of, which is the cashback on every single purchase. So that one is for everyone. If you're a new user, you'll also get a 5-star legendary mech, which is amazing because you know what? I did not start with a 5-star legendary mech. I started with a 3-star legendary mech. 5-star legendary mech is amazing, and it is probably going to be overpowered. You will run through the ranks and you're going to get pretty far. And that's not it. You're also going to get an epic pilot, a weapon that is 4-star using 8 energy, of course, which is amazing. You'll also get 500 A coins and 100,000 credits. But regardless of that, you can always benefit from my promo code, which gives you about 10 to 25% cashback on every single purchase. And since that's something that everyone can benefit from, I want to start with that. You must be wondering, the order should be first. Let's talk about new users, but you know what? This is beneficial to all. I want to start with that, then we'll talk about the new users and how you guys can get all those amazing bonuses. Also, if this video is very long for you, feel free to jump to the section that you want to get to. You can find the sections in the description below, and you can also find the steps in the description below if you prefer to read. So firstly, I should show you an example. So let's go into this, and you can see that there is this Citadel, which is a pretty nice mech, honestly, being offered for about $7 Canadian dollars. Now, if you were to do it in US dollars, that is $5 US. Now, here's the thing. If I want to purchase it, I can purchase it for the $5 US. So as you can see here, it says that up to $0.84 bonus in Aptoide balance. Now that is Canadian dollars, so that's basically associated with $7 here. So it's a 12% bonus. Now, if you take a look at where the bonus is coming from, SKYMECH code, that's my promo code that we're going to be talking about in a bit. That's giving an extra 5% bonus. So 35 cents is coming from there. Then this says silver level 3 bonus. We're going to talk about this in a bit. That's giving a 7% bonus, which is basically 50 cents. So a $7 purchase is giving me 84 cents cashback, assuming of course I'm not paying with Aptoide balance. I need to be choosing one of these: credit card, PayPal, Google Pay, Amazon Pay, or there's a bunch of others. Those are giving the bonus. I do have a bunch of cashback already, which I could utilize for this particular purchase if I want to, or I could choose a credit or debit card purchase. Now, before I get into the actual purchase, let's go into my Aptoide wallet, which you're going to learn about in a bit. So if you're not sure about what's going on, don't worry. You can see here that I have about $19.42 of Aptoide balance. That's something that you can get as well, either using in-game purchases, or of course if you end up getting a gift card or something, you can also utilize that to get these. And you can see here that whenever I make a purchase, like this one, $12, there was a 60-cent promo code bonus, which is at 5%, and an 84-cent purchase bonus, which is that silver that we were talking about before, right? So every time I make a purchase, I'm getting those bonuses. Now 19.42, and what I'm going to do now, and the reason I actually showed this is because I'm going to make a purchase using my credit card, which you probably won't see because I'm going to hide the credit card details. However, you'll see that the amount is going to go up, so it won't stay 19.42 after I complete the purchase. So let's do that. Citadel, $7 Canadian. Let us purchase that using my credit card. All right, and as you can see, the purchase was successful. 84 cents bonus received to use on future purchases, and boom, you can see that I got those Aptoide balance. I got the Citadel, which is that legendary mech, and let's actually use it so we could see what we're talking about. And there we go. And let's replace, well, not this one, maybe replace this guy and add him here. So now you can see it is in my hangar now, right? So we can actually start using him. For now, I'm going to switch back to Blizzfrost just because I'm used to using him. But either way, we're going to put that Citadel somewhere in our hangar shortly. Now, what I want to show you is that now that this purchase was successful, the Aptoide balance should have gone up, right? And it did. So you can see, as it mentioned, the 35 cents from my promo code added to my account. In addition to that, 50 cents added because I was level 3. So, what is this level 3 bonus that's coming up? You guys understand the promo code, but what about this one, right? And that is essentially, if you check my rewards tab, this is the active promo code that I showed you, the SKYMECH. And this is essentially a purchasing system that as you keep purchasing more, your bonus increases. So you all start at level 1 with a 5-star cashback on every single purchase. So if you are just brand new, you're getting my 5%, which is my Aptoide promo code, and this starting off instant 5% cashback. And then as you keep on purchasing more, like I am at level 3, I'm at 7%. So you would first get to level 2, getting a 6%. Then level 3 would get you a 7%. And then as you keep getting bigger and bigger, you can get up to 20% plus that 5% from my promo code, so 25%, which is pretty big, isn't it? There are other ways to get even more bonuses, which is like special days. That's decided by Aptoide. There's no real schedule that I have for that. They're just certain days. You can see the promotions here. It's saying 5% extra or even 10% extra bonus. Depending on the day, you might get that. So you could go theoretically all the way to 35%. However, what's guaranteed is you can go up to 20% through this and 5% through my promo code while it is still active. So 25% you can get using this system. Now imagine how much money you can save, because every time you're making any purchases, you are getting at least 10% back, right? So instead of $100, you're spending $90 because you're getting $10 cash back. And not just that, you're also increasing your levels and getting even more cash back for the future. So you want to start saving a lot of money in-game purchases, you definitely need to start this process, and I'm going to teach you how. And in the process, you'll also learn, if you're starting a new game as opposed to, being an existing user, how you can get the amazing other rewards. That includes the 5-star legendary mech Brickhouse, which is this one. And 5-star is pretty big for a new gamer. I mean, I started with the 3-star legendary. You're getting a 5-star. You're probably going to defeat all the competition. And not just that, you're also getting an epic pilot in addition to that 5-star. Right, so you're getting a pretty nice package, and that epic pilot is for barrage weapons, and it's basically this one, Impulse. So she increases barrage damage and also increases the HP of your mech. In addition to that, you're also getting a fancy barrage weapon, right? That's exactly what you need with the barrage pilot. And it is a Cryo Launcher 8, which is an amazing weapon for a new gamer because, you don't need that much accuracy when you're using a Cryo Launcher. You can just bomb the place out, right? And it actually does a slowdown as well, making enemies weaker. In addition to that, you're also getting 500 A coins and 100,000 credits, which are going to be integral for your advancement. So now we're going to get to that. And of course, the process is the same. If you're a new user, old user, same process. So let us get to how you can start saving a lot of money and getting a bunch of free stuff because of the partnership that Aptoide has with Mech Arena. Well, the first thing is that you need to be using an Android device, or if you're an iPhone user like myself, you need to be using BlueStacks. Next, you need to go into Chrome and you need to download the Aptoide app. And honestly, it's as simple as going to Google and then searching up the Aptoide store. Click the first link that you can see here. en.aptoide.com, download Aptoide. Now, in my particular case, I already have Aptoide app downloaded, but basically you're going to be seeing this. It's going to download it, you're going to install it, and then you're going to see Aptoide over here. The second thing is that you need to download the Aptoide Wallet, which is exactly what I was showing you where all these bonuses were. Remember the $20 that I have now? Go into Aptoide and you can just search up the Aptoide Wallet in here, right? So go into the search at the bottom right? You'd probably start off over here, go to search and click search Aptoide Wallet. And if you search it up, it's going to show up. That's the first one. Just click download. In my particular case, update because I already have it downloaded. But you are going to press download and install it like any other app. The third thing we're going to do before we set up the Aptoide wallet is that we're going to use my link, which you will find in the description of this video. And this link is actually pretty important because it's going to make sure you get all of these 5-star mechs and all that stuff, especially if you're a new gamer. Let us use that link. Let me first get that link myself. Obviously, I myself couldn't benefit from that because, as you can imagine, I already had the account before I got this link and I had already spent a ton of money. So either way, you're going to click this link or you're going to use that link, the one that I'm going to show you. In case you want to see on the screen, it is this. You guys are probably not going to remember this on the top of your head, but it's going to be in the description. But anyway, you're going to go click this, click enter. It's going to take you to the Aptoide App Store, right, online. And you're going to click download here. And then it's going to download the Mech Arena for you. And of course, it's going to recognize that you use that link. So you're going to get that bonuses once everything is verified and everything goes smoothly. And you should be getting the 5-star mech and all that other stuff as well. Now, if you're an existing Android user, you would be saying, well, I already have the app. And yes, you would. And in that particular case, what you would need to do is that you're going to want to link your account to, let's say, Facebook, and essentially make sure that your account is linked. And then you're going to delete the old Mech Arena app, which is linked to probably your Google Play Store. And then you're going to follow the same process that I mentioned about downloading it through Aptoide, because you have to download the version of Mech Arena that's linked to the Aptoide App Store, because that's how you can get all these bonuses. And this is only for the device where you want to use Aptoide to make purchases. You can have 5 other devices, iPhones or whatever. It doesn't matter what app store you're using there. This only matters on the device where you want to make the purchases. All the purchases you make on this device are going to be showing your iPhone as well, because it's the same account you're making the purchases for. And then once you make any purchases through this account, it's going to be reflected across all of your devices because it's still your account. Regardless of the device, the servers of Playrium recognize it as your account. They don't care if you're doing it on Android, iPhone, or whatever. Where you log in from is irrelevant to them. Then when you have already downloaded it, as we were showing you before, you wouldn't really keep that account where you got all of those 5-star mechs and everything. You would just log in to your Facebook, and that is going to link you back to your old account. Now I can show you that because I already have my account and I already did that stuff when I downloaded the Aptoide version of the app. Once you have that, it's going to show as an app here. You need to go to the Aptoide wallet and set yourself up, right? It's going to be, I think, a few initial steps. Make sure that you see this thing, right? This thing should be unlocked and you should be at level 1 with a 5% bonus. In case you don't see it, make a 10 cent, 20 cent, 30 cent, a small purchase and unlock this. Sometimes I've noticed that some people have seen this as locked. Now, if it's locked, the first time you make any purchase, and the reason I said a small purchase is because I want you to unlock the 5% before you make any bigger purchases. If it's already unlocked, perfect. If it's not unlocked, make sure you make a purchase. It's going to unlock immediately after that. You're going to be getting a 5% bonus from this. Once that's done, the second thing, which is extremely important, is that before you make any purchase, including that 10 cents that I was talking about, is that you need to have the promo code activated, right? That is my promo code. You go into the promo code, you put in SKYMECH, you click submit, and it's going to show up here. It's going to have this highlighted thing, promo code, status active, and extra 5% cashback on every single purchase in Mech Arena. That is absolutely important because this can make your bonuses go really high. Okay, now over time, the promo code is going to reset, generally every 2 to 3 months, and usually it's every 2 months. So every 2 months from the time when I start this partnership with Aptoide, the promo code resets generally. it's the same promo code that comes back again, but it does get removed from your AppCoins wallet. So one thing you have to make sure is that every now and then, whenever you make any purchase, make sure you are getting that 5% from my promo code. And if you aren't, what you need to do is go into your Aptoide wallet and enter the promo code again. Or if that promo code is not working, then it clearly means that the promo code has changed, which isn't usually the case, but it can happen. In that case, you come back to this video and you look up what the new promo code is, because I will keep the latest promo code in the title of this video. So the title itself is going to say the promo code that is active right now. So, go into the shop whenever you're thinking of any purchase, go like this, purchase, and then take a look. Am I still getting the 5% from Sky's promo code? Well, yes, I am. Good. And if you aren't, quickly go into the Aptoide wallet and add the promo code again, because it makes no sense to make any purchase when you're not getting the 5% that you could be getting anyway, right? It's like missing out on free stuff. Nobody likes that. So that is the process, and that should get you a pretty decent cashback on every single purchase. And if you're a new user, you'll also get the legendary mech and the pilot and all that stuff, and you will be defeating all your enemies and pretty badly, because honestly, a 5-star mech is a little bit out of your league in the beginning of the game, because I would probably get wrecked by anyone who had a 5-star legendary mech when I started the game. Honestly, I started and I got a 3-star Blizzfrost, which is a pretty nice mech, but honestly, it's not a 5-star. There's a huge difference between a 5-star mech and a 3-star mech. And as you can see here, this guy's Surge is now a 6-star because he can use 20 energy, as opposed to Blizzfrost, who has a maximum capacity of 12 energy. And that means that Blizzfrost can only use 2 6 energy weapons, while this guy can use 2 10 energy weapons. And there's a big difference between a 10 energy and a 6 energy weapon when it comes to the amount of damage output we're talking. Well, that is pretty much how you can start saving a lot of money, and I'm saving a lot of money myself as well, and hopefully now you're going to be saving a lot of money as well. If you have any questions, you can join our Discord and ask me there. I haven't set up a Mech Arena channel, but you know what? Any passionate people that are interested, if we get a bunch of you guys in there, I will set up a whole section for Mech Arena and we can get the conversation started. But either way, you can find me there. I go by the name of Crazy Rooster in that server. Ping me, say that you want to use the promo code or you are using the promo code. I'll be very grateful as well, because not only do you save a lot of money, I actually get benefits too. So anytime you make a purchase, I'm getting a little bit of a gift as well. And I'm just wondering, how is it possible that you're saving money and I'm getting money? Where's that money coming from? Well, normally it's the app stores that take that money. This time, Aptoide is giving us a little bit of a gift. So basically, they're giving us a portion of the money that they would otherwise be taking. So utilize this, take advantage of it, because this is going to save you a lot of money. It's going to save you over time a huge amount. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, again, join my Discord and I'll be happy to guide you through the process. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one.